and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. This is going to be a reaction and commentary from two different calls. They are not in their complete form. These are clips that I gathered to show specific things that I wanted to point out. As I was listening to these, some things jumped out at me, and I thought it would be entertaining for us to look at these kind of side by side clips, and then just some additional commentary in there alongside of that those clips. So let's go ahead and get into these calls. These are calls with Sonya and Nesto. They are from January the 11th, 2023 and January 12th, 2023. These are the calls where Sonya is talking to Nesto about the attorney, Crail Lewis. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
So when can he get you to know?
In the morning.
Okay.
And then said, me and you have a conversation when I see you in person, because I told you to be honest with me, and you're not telling me everything.
Well, what's
the
the deal?
That's what I said. I said, what are you talking about?
There's nothing to tell.
You and him.
Oh,
Nothing to tell.
man, good God Almighty.
I'm telling you, Fruit Loop.
Wow.
Get out your feelings.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. You hurt and get off like a block that motherfucker. Oh, you get off like a block.
Wow, that's shit crazy.
Block? Round fight. Yeah, she does. She don't have time for the drama. You're doing the most.
Yeah, that's too much going on.
Yeah, that's too much. You're doing the most. You're doing the most. And you ain't heard no conversation from me that will lead you to believe that I'm trying to do something with you.
So Sonya is talking about Nesto's attorney, Crail Lewis. And we don't know if she's lying or being honest in this moment or not. We know she lies a lot, but we don't really know if she's being honest in this moment. But let's just say that she is. Let's just ride with it for a minute and say that she's being honest here and she's talking about a real conversation.
So I don't know why you even discussing, why that even matters, first of all. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't good enough, huh? Guess it wasn't good enough with that fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know what he so when he sat with you or whatever, did he bring me up?
I told you it would happen.
He just said that he's only going to talk to you and her.
No, he did say that, but he asked me, basically trying to tell me to calm you down. Want to know why every time y'all talk, it got something to do with this case. But that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know nothing about.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know about the other shit you're talking about. That's what I told him. I don't know anything what you're talking about. I don't. You got me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. What do you want me to do? Forecast some extra shit? I'm not concerned about that. That's not my job. I don't talk about that. I told them that.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of basically it. Like I told him, I said, I told you them folks goddamn raw now. I told you that. That's your fault because you can't.
But you know what I hate? I hate when you do something one time and the person say, you always do that. You didn't.
What?
You know how, because you got there and just said, he said every time, no, we don't. We don't. Because most of the time, I only need to hear something when I know something should have changed. So out of a week of conversation, I could say maybe twice. I'll bring, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what's going on? What's the update?
What in the world do you think this man would be? What is his interest in talking to you other than having a get to know you? I'm somewhat interested in knowing you in a romantic way conversation. The conversation would be to get to know the woman so that he can see if he wants to be involved in a romantic way. If you're not talking about Nesto and you're having conversations with this attorney who has plenty of things to do other than sit and kick the bobo with a dodo, okay? What in the world, other than him maybe thinking about you in a romantic way, would he be doing talking to you? The man is an attorney. The man is busy. I'm pretty sure Crail Lewis has better things to do than sit and like I said, kick the bobo with a dodo, okay? If he is talking to Sonya, if he's using his time this way, talking to her for days and days and days, and after several days, she's checking in with him about Nesto, if any of this is even true, it's because Mr. Lewis had some sort of a romantic interest in Sonya. Sonya knows that he had a romantic interest in him, so she was playing on that so that she could get extra information about Nesto's cases, so that she can get free information about Nesto's cases. I mean, basically, let's just call a thing a thing. Nesto has, in a sense, put her out there on the block. And she is out there, working her, working her little invisible jelly and trying to, pop her thing and get extra and free information from the attorney. She has basically been, PIMP out to go and, whatever it is that she's got to do, if it's conversation, that's fine. Maybe she was open to doing a little bit of extra something, something. If it came down to that, I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything derogatory about Crail because, of course, we know that this woman and this man, they are liars to the core. And so we're not trying to put him in a bad light in any way, but I'm just saying what they were willing to do for some free information and some extra inside information is put Sonya out there and have her, conversating with this man and entertaining him and then asking for Nesto's information, sliding that in there like Crail is stupid, like this man didn't go to law school, like he doesn't understand like he doesn't understand anything about slicksters and life in general. And that's what these two were doing. And why they need to lie to each other about it, it's just all beyond me. But anyway, let's get back into this.
Right. And then the last time is when he got in his feelings. And I was like, why are you in your feelings? That's my position, is to talk to you about him. That's what you was introduced as. When we first spoke to you, it was me talking to you.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly
you know what I'm saying? And I was the go-to for any and everything. And I even said that when he called the other person and pissed you off, and I was like, you can't talk to her about anything other than the money, and everything else you talk to me and him about.
Right.
Now that was said to him on 2 occasions. I don't like that personality trait,
Yeah.
And I would have been like, why can't she talk about me when y'all talk? Because that's what she's supposed to do. She's the go-to. If you can't talk to me, you talk to her. And if I have a question and I can't contact you, I have her do it.
Right.
Everything is supposed to go through her. If you and him can't talk directly, I'm the go-to.
This shit crazy.
It is. That's it. You would think that motherfucker got some. Goddamn. The fuck is you acting like this for?
What I said.
Those are the telltale. This is one of the many reasons why I'm by my damn self. Little telltale signs.
This is interesting that Sonya would say that she's by herself when actually she's not by herself. She's actually with a married inmate by the name of Nesto. Then the other reason why she doesn't have another relationship, a different relationship other than this one, is because she's pretty much out of touch with reality. And then when people try to bring her back into real reality, she has such a problem with it. They see her delusional mind, and then I'm sure they get as far away from her as they possibly can, as quick as they can, because Sonya likes to reinvent reality and then get upset when other people don't go along with her version of it. So in my opinion, which I'm no expert on the matter, but I see what I see, and I just see that this is the reason why she doesn't have a different relationship other than the one that she is currently in with Nesto, her married several times over inmate boyfriend.
Let you know, like the dude next door, when I told you he came over, the little Airbnb dude, and he was talking about, when he saw the picture and was like, that's your man. And I was like, that's my best friend. No, that's your man. I'm like, I'm telling you what it is. He's in the picture alone. I'm in the picture alone. We're not in the picture together. We're not hugged up. All you see is a picture of him with me. He's out of town. I keep him on my refrigerator because that's my best friend. No, that's your man. That right there is why you should never call me again. Because I'm telling you what it is, and you who don't even know the situation heard me talk to him. I don't even talk about him, but you trying to make it seem like it's something other than something else. And that's a telltale sign of what's wrong with you and why your wife is leaving your ass. It's a reason why you're single. And that's it. Because I'm telling you, you want to argue me down when you got no proof to say anything other than I believe what you say. So, I'm out. That's my man. I don't cheat. So if that was my man, you wouldn't be in my face at all. On no level. At all. I don't believe in picking up new friends. None of that shit. So you wouldn't be in my face if I had a man. Because I'm not going to do what I would have a problem with. And I would have a problem with him if that was my man going out dating girls or seeing girls or meeting new girls. That would be a problem for me. So I'm not going to do what I would have a problem with. So either you calling me a cheat or you calling me a liar. One of the two. And both of them disrespectful.
I think what they were saying is when I said, hey, man, it's all about the money, man. Them folks they're doing what they're trying to do, man. So if I'm in here, shit, everybody, when somebody get in the loop get messed up, a lot of people don't get eat. A lot of people don't eat. He missed all that.
No, because he heard what he wanted to listen. They say shit, and they hear what they want to hear. Yeah, that's he hear what he wanted to hear, because when he first had said something to me out of the way, he was like, what is you and his relationship? And I was like, why is that? I mean, I just want to know what your relationship is with him. He said, that's my best friend. We talk every day. I see him a lot. I said, but that's my best friend.
Yeah, that's what that is.
And I said, and I make sure, my job, I said, is to make sure he's going to be okay. That's my job.
That's what I told the truth. That's exactly what I said.
I said, that's my job.
But they missed their part. They missed their part.
Whatever he can't get from his relatives or his household, I said, that's when I come in. And I'm going to make sure he's right. And that's my job, to make sure he's always right. I said, because when I was down and fucked up in the hospital, he talked to me every day to make sure I was okay and call and ask, how's your health? How are you doing? How you feeling? I said, and nobody other than my sister did that, I said, so he down, I got his back. And that's just what it is.
He can't catch that?
I think that's just some jealousy on that shit, too, because you think about what the other end is doing, you know what I'm saying, for you. And then you look at this end, and it's like, damn, I can't get one to two, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody beats out, and it's like, And yes, because they're very happily married. I said, he sure is very happily married. I know you won't think I'm up here and talk shit, because I don't talk shit, period, about that ever.
Okay, so just listening to this and trying to gauge Sonya's, what Sonya wanted Krail to know. I think she wanted him kept in the dark about the true nature of her and Nesto's relationship. She wanted him to, just be okay with her acting like it wasn't any of his business. She also sounded like when she's saying that's my best friend, she because she has this whole other scenario that she worked out with the Airbnb dude next door to Nesto, when she's telling him, that's my best friend, and he keeps saying, no, that's your man, and I keep saying, no, that's my best friend. If I tell you that's my best friend, it's my best friend. That's not my man. So, so then she skips over to Krail and talks about how Krail asked, okay, what's the true nature of y'all's relationship? That's my best friend. That's my best friend. So when she says that's my best friend, she wants for, grown people over 50 years old to go with the narrative that, this is a super grown man, super grown woman. They have this tight, close knit relationship where there's never been anything indecent. His wife doesn't even know who she is, but there's never been anything indecent about this relationship at all. I mean, that's indecent in and of itself. This is not like some coworker of yours at the job who, you know, they're not going to know your wife. This is some lady that you picked up along the way. But anyway, nevertheless, she wants Krail to go along with this best friend thing. And she does not want Krail to think that they've ever had any sexual relationship. So, that's pretty much where that is. And so in the next video clip, I'm going to show you how she ends up contradicting herself to the same person that she's trying to sneak around and hide what she's doing. She basically just says it flat out. And I don't even think she realized she did it. Okay, let's listen to it. The next day on January 12th, 2023.
But the way he's saying it's a shit bad.
Yeah, okay, so he didn't, the second time I talked to him about it and asked him about the bond, he was saying it like, it's just a picture. I mean, it's not like he did something to somebody or da-da-da-da. It's just possession of a picture. And
Well,
it's illegal.
that's a killer.
Now, here's what he said. Okay, so this is what he said, too. He said, now, because I don't know what the picture looked like, what I would say is, if the person looks between a toddler and a 12-year-old, you know it's a minor. But sometimes certain people, we don't know what the picture is that they're claiming that you possessed, right?
Okay.
It can be an actual grown person that they assuming it's a child. Even though from what he's saying the picture is, I'm like, that's not him, period, anyway, because he don't possess nothing sexual with no fucking animals, whether it be a child or an adult. He don't possess shit like that. I said, he's not a freak at all. He's not that person. He's very normal when it comes to shit. So that right there, I could tell you, is some whack shit. That's not him. He's not extreme, freaky, bondage, S&M, crazy. Like, that's not him. He's not somebody you just gotta be like, what the fuck, that came out your mouth? Like, no. He don't even have a nasty mouth, period, at all.
I don't.
But
I don't.
very wholesome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, right? Very wholesome. I got you beat, shit. But, you don't. Other than going to Google. Extreme. That's right. See what you get. That's it. Nothing else. And that's nothing. So,
I
So
can't.
he was just saying, like, that's what you would argue is just this point he was saying that, first of all, once you see the picture, is it an actual child or is it a grown person?
So on January the 11th, Crail said to you, you know what? You haven't been completely honest with me about you and Nesto and y'all's relationship. And then, of course, Sonya denied it, went all around over the hill and through the bushes and all of this different stuff. Okay. And then on January the 12th, the very next day, when they are discussing these CP charges that, are freshly dropped upon Nesto's head, Sonya commences to tell Krell Lewis all of the ways that she knows that this is not what Nesto is into from personal experience. So she tells him what he's like in the area of the bedroom and what he's not like in the area of the bedroom. And I mean, in a nutshell, you directly contradicted what you had just told him and just been trying to hide from him all this time, and more specifically, the day before. So, anyway, I'll let a little bit of the rest of this call play out. I think there's something else interesting in here that I wanted to touch on. Okay. Now back to January 11th, 2023.
To nobody. To him, to the streets, to my sisters. I talk positive. I have no ill feeling about that situation at all. So that's the situation I met him in. And I like them little, rackets and shit. Oh, fuck that shit. Yeah. No, that's not me. No. If that's happiness for him, then that's where he needs to be. That's happiness.
Wow.
So, but I'm only going to co-sign off the bullshit because if it ain't his business to know what really is, what it is, It ain't none of your business. So,
Yeah,
you need to heard me get out. And then he ain't got to talk to me about shit. Even though he said after today he wasn't going to. So let's see that because when he stops, then I'm going to let him know. We have nothing else to talk about. What? That was our whole conversation that was based on the fact that, you a cool person. I have problem talking to anybody as a friend. That's just what it is. But I know the statement he made today was full of shit because I don't care if you got 50 cases, pending or going through or whatever. It has no bearing on me because I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, So me talking to him, the way he tried to say it sounded stupid, Well, I can't talk to you anymore because, I said, because of what? I'm not a co-defendant. So it's not conflict of interest. You're not representing me against him. You're not representing me, period.
When did you say that,
So,
G?
today. Yeah.
What?
Because he got his feelings. Listen, because he got his feelings last night, the night before, when I said, I had spoke about you earlier that day, and he just kept talking and ignoring me. I was like, oh, this is something. Now, I'm catching him, but I'm not saying nothing. Well, I'm going to let you talk, whatever. That's great. I'm just asked that, And so later that evening, I was like, so what's going on with his cases? What is an update? Why are you asking me about? I said, excuse me? Why am I asking you? That's why we talk. We talk because I'm supposed to, that's why we talk.
Right.
Let me call you back. He has to regroup.
I feel like I say this all the time, but the nerve, the nerve. Like, this man is talking to you in one capacity for one reason. And he has peeped your game. He has found them out. And so now he's like, oh, okay, so you don't have any interest in me. You just want free information. And I charge for this. Are you crazy or do you think I'm crazy? Because I'm not confused that for I charge clients, and I charge clients for information. Like it's part of the case, it's part of what I charge for. And y'all really thought that y'all gonna sit up here and just get a whole bunch of free work out of me because I like you, and then at the end of the day, you don't even really acknowledge me at all. You're just sitting here using, I could just imagine, too bad we can't hear that, but I could just imagine how she was using Krail for a sounding board and just running her mouth, and then probably barely letting him get a word in edgewise too. And then thinking that she's getting ready to talk Nesto's case to Krail for free. So they're acting, like somebody hoodwinked them and don't want to talk the case, as if this man don't know that he charges for this. He charges for this. And not only does he charge for this, but at the point when he realized, oh, okay, so you really were doing this. You really were trying to play me like that. So no, he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. There's no, there's no interest here anymore.
And then he called back like, I mean, what? Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. I mean, I know better. I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? Nothing. And I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, what the fuck?
Wow.
You know what that is? That's somebody that really want to be in a relationship. And then they just, as soon as they like somebody, it's automatic, you know what I'm saying? We something, And I'm like, no, we're not. Even if I fucked you, that does not mean that we're something. Please be clear. We would have to have a conversation to say that we're something. That's how that goes. If we don't have the conversation, actions don't mean anything, because anybody can fuck and not be an item. Anybody can talk. You can talk to somebody for 2 months and not be an item. And you have to talk about any and everything. That doesn't make you an item. And I hate the assumption that just because you talk to me and I'm single, that we're doing something. Because I don't have that conversation with you. I don't have I miss you, I can't wait to see you. I don't have those conversations with you. I don't have any conversations that would even make you think that we're going that way. I just talk. Cartoons, bands, you know what I'm saying, work, going to the party, da-da-da-da-da. Just a conversation.
Okay.
So don't take that and run with it and say, it's going to be because here's the thing. You think we're a couple or going towards that. Me talking about Nesto, I'm sorry, not him. Me talking about this other guy, you know what I'm saying, to you is a problem, then guess who's going away? Part B is going away, not part A. The first situation is going to stand, and the second situation is going to go away. That's what's going to go away. You can't make that choice for me. You can sit there and say that you're not going to talk to me about him anymore. That's fine. You're not going to talk to me, period, now.
Which will only further underline to him the whole reason you were talking to him in the first place, which was just to get free information and extra information about Nesto and his case. You did not want to have to pay for it. You wanted to have a main line about his cases, and you wanted to trick this man into, doing free work for you, period and point blank. Nesto sent you out on a stroll to do it. So, and if it was your idea, he certainly didn't stop you.
That's how I feel.
After the date. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he told me. Yeah, I
Oh,
can no
yeah.
longer. I can no longer talk about things. He said, "That's what? Oh well, it might be some things coming up." Okay, yeah.
What things?
That's what I'm saying, right? But again, I think a lot of the conversation that he's giving me is bullshit. Because it still didn't make sense that he said that it would be, I mean, have you, no. So,
Wow.
have you, any demos? I said, no, me and him don't do anything
Wow.
illegal, period, at all. We don't talk about it. We reminisce on illegal shit from 25 years ago. That's nothing wrong with that. Anybody can reminisce on the record. That is what it is. 90s and all the shit we did in our 20s. I said, yeah, we talk about that. I said, but we don't have illegal conversations and we don't do illegal things. So what are you even talking about?
Wow. What was this?
Just, you know,
a few minutes
that
ago?
was today. That was today. He asked me that before, you know, because he was trying to figure out what the relationship is.
Oh.
He's just trying to figure out, you know. And so instead of just saying it, he tried to ask little questions, try to figure things out. Because he don't want to hear that's none of your business. That's what he don't want to hear, right? It's none of your business. But I'm like, ain't nothing to lie about, ain't nothing to hide, ain't nothing to hide. So, no. I said, we don't talk and we don't do anything illegal. So what is your point? Well, I just need to make sure that we don't. We don't do anything or talk about anything illegal.
Wow.
So, you know, Jesus on it. I don't care. You get out. And
I got it.
That's
so
all.
Basically, okay. So this weekend gonna be promising. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Well, okay. So this weekend is. I mean, tomorrow you're out of there. It's just how fast he can get you out of the other situation.
Right. I got you.
Henry. So.
But it didn't get no number though. There's no number what it is.
No number for that.
I'm talking about for this.
At all. Oh no. I mean, it's whatever it is. Whatever it is for the other charges, it's gonna run for all of them. So every conspiracy is gonna have the same amount, and then the other charges, those will be the other amounts. Which it should have just 2,500 across the board, or 10 across the board. 10. That's what he should have just said.
That's what they told me though. That's what they told me.
Oh, that's what he told you?
Yeah, that's what he said. Nah, it ain't that.
It ain't. No, he said no. He said whatever that charge is, it's going to equal that. So for whatever the charges are, you get that for that. But you got 6 that are not bonded out right now, and 3 I believe is conspiracy, and then the other 2 is going to match what the other 2 charges are, like the check or the whatever, or the credit, whatever the other things that are outstanding. So that's 10. So what is it? 10% of 10?
Yeah.
3 and 5, 8,000. If that's 25. I don't know. It should be 10 because the other one was bullshit charges anyway. I mean, that's all bullshit. But
I need to make sure I need to figure out this other thing because I know you got to pay, but you made a payment plan, pay some down, pay the rest like that. So I got to catch them because I know this fool be trying to make it pay at all. And I don't need to do that because I need to go and get him out the way.
That's okay. Let me know in the morning. You got somebody working on it? If not, let me know. I'll do it. I'll make the calls and shop for the best deal.
Yeah,
you know,
I think they don't need what I need to do. But I know they don't try to make the whole situation their way.
Who is going to do it? Is she going to do it or your son?
No. They was going to use it. He told me that.
Your lawyer was going to have her go to somebody?
They was going to do it together. They're going to use his people.
And his people can get you a payment plan?
It's supposed to be, yeah. Put some down, then make payments. That's how it's supposed to go. Not paying it off.
That's what he said he had. That's just what he said, or you know that's possible.
No, that's the way it goes. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's
I know
supposed
what you're
to go.
saying, but do they all do that?
Yeah, they all do that. They all do
Okay,
that.
then no problem. If he got somebody, that's fine. If he switch it up, it'll take me all of half an hour.
Yeah, but he gotta get to understand. Look here, man, we're not trying to do it all the way out like that. Trying to pay the
Okay, you need
minimum.
to find out with her. Did the second lawyer give her back that money?
Yeah, but I'm gonna find that out today.
Yeah, you need to find that out and find out if he did that, because that money right there can definitely pay the bond.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll find out that I'll find that out tomorrow. But I gotta call him and see if he called them and told them a number yet. I don't know why he didn't go and tell you. That's stupid. That's stupid. I don't understand. This is.
Because it's right. Like I told you how there's three types of men now. It's the gay man, the bisexual man, and the straight man that act like he's gay.
Right.
So when you're dealing with that, those men, like those three men, are worse than a woman.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Worse. Yeah. So, it's four types. Then you got the ones that's straight, and don't act like, but you got that middle one that's straight, but act like he got some dick in him. So, I think it's some animosity there.
I really see that. I really see that.
Animosity there. Because, he got cool with her, and then, but she's off limit, and then he got cool with the other her, and, well, she's a free agent, but I need to cut her from the team, period. He told me he did that once to some chick that had a man, and he went treating her right, and so he swooped in and did all kind of shady shit and got the girl away from the guy, and I was just like, that's fucked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that shit ain't motherfucking cool, man.
Right. I said, well, that's fucked up. I know, but, I ain't care. I was like, that's shady.
Man, I felt that shit. I've been feeling that shit. That's what I've been trying. I ain't want to say it like that. Man, let me hurry up with this shit right here, man. What
you do is, going forward, don't let him talk about me, period, to you. Because he's looking for a reaction. He's trying to figure out what it is. So he'll talk to you and bring something, like he kept coming up and bringing shit up, and just to get a reaction from you to see what it really is. Because apparently he don't believe exactly what you said and exactly what I said. It's got to be something. It's got to be something more.
And isn't it funny how on tomorrow you're going to tell him exactly what it is? You're going to tell him that it's more, and as a matter of fact, it's a whole lot more than what you've been willing to own up to Mr. Crail Lewis. So, let's see. This call was January the 11th, 2023, 5:46 p.m. So, I wonder if it even took 24 hours for you to tell him the exact, and I do mean the exact nature of you and Nesto's relationship.
He too does, and he too, you know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be, it can't just be what they saying it is.
But they don't fucking know me. They don't fucking know you.
It ain't none of his business. That's just the thing. Your job is to fight the case. What me and him do is none of your fucking business. Whether it's what you think it is or what you think it's not. That's none of your business. Regardless. So you can have a harem of women. Don't disrespect whatever. Stay in your lane and just defend the situation, because that's all you're here for, is to defend his situation.
Wow.
Don't sit here and cross-contaminate and do all kind of stupid shit, But once you get your bond, I'm going to get ghosts. Right. I'm going to just get ghosts. And it's going to be like, well, I haven't. Yeah, well, I don't know. And then you still going to just be like, well, I don't know. I ain't heard from her either.
Yeah. I get it.
That's how you do that. I ain't heard from her either. Really, yep, I ain't heard from her either. That's not like her. Sure isn't. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Change the fucking subject. Because he needs to be completely, focused on what he needs to be focused on and leave the rest alone. Because he's getting a little too personal. Too personal. But again, that's the female. Don't try to get cool. Just fight the case. Yeah, I'm going to have to help them with their finances and get them and help them. I'm just looking like, did they ask you for all that? Exactly. Did they ask you for that? Quit trying to insert yourself in somebody's life. Did they ask you for that? No. So just do what they ask you, which is to defend the situation and be gone. And if they need you in the future, then that's what it is. But don't just keep trying to insert in the situation.
Kind of like you've inserted yourself into Shirley's life without Shirley's knowledge, without Shirley's consent. Kind of like you're inserting yourself into her whole life behind her back, inserting himself like that.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good right there. That's not good.
It's not good at all. So, gotta get out, and then he did with you specifically and personally. You got any questions, you call me. But other than that, he ain't gonna call me on anything. Period. I don't want to. I'm like this.
Well, I understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Wow, that's not good, man. Damn.
No, it's not. But people operate, and it's a reason why people be by themselves.
Wow.
It'd be a reason. It'd be a reason.
And the reason is because God is hiding them for a time and sparing them from getting involved with trick women like Sonya. Sonya's a trick woman, a trick person. That's who and what Sonya is. And if people are by themselves and being spared from the likes of you and Nesto, then thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. Thank God.